The tranquil grounds of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Montecito estate were shattered by a frenzied hubbub of activity as a cavalcade of sleek black SUVs rolled through the stately entranceway. Emerging from the lead vehicle was a grim-faced Prince Harry, flanked by a phalanx of stern-eyed attorneys, the vanguard of an explosive legal battle that was about to erupt. The unlikely target of the Duke of Sussex's litigious wrath? None other than hip-hop mogul and business titan Sean P.Diddy Combs. According to the bombshell lawsuit Harry had authorized his legal team to file, Combs stood accused of perpetrating emotional distress, psychological trauma, and reputational harm against the prince through a series of unconscionable acts calculated to inflict maximum humiliation. The root of the conflict, the filing alleged, stemmed from a seemingly innocuous encounter several months prior at a star-studded charity gala in Los Angeles. Harry, ever the affable royal, had made his way through the event's ritzy crowd, warmly greeting and exchanging pleasantries with fellow attendees. That's when he found himself face to face with the towering, impeccably dressed figure of P. Diddy himself. "Your Highness," the rap impresario had declared with an ebullient grin, proffering an outstretched hand. "It's an honor." By Harry's account, what unfolded next defied all realms of decency and decorum. Rather than a respectful handshake, Combs allegedly seized the prince's hand with a bone-crushing grip before proceeding to shamelessly hawk a loogie, letting loose a grotesque phlegm torpedo that splattered across Harry's shoes and trouser legs. The Duke's expression shifted from polite bewilderment to abject horror as P. Diddy then, according to the lawsuit, launched into an utterly depraved dance routine, gyrating his hips with unrestrained vigor as his lips shaped a crude sexual pantomime. Paralyzed by shock, Harry could only gape in speechless revulsion until Combs mercifully ceased his grotesque performance. With a roguish wink and a dismissive "holla at me, Ginger," the rap mogul turned on his heel and swaggered away, leaving the traumatized prince to collect what tattered shreds of dignity still remained. In the weeks and months that followed, Harry became a haunted, reclusive specter, his sunny disposition eclipsed by the soul-shattering indignities he had endured. He sought trauma counseling, desperate to purge the searing memories of P. Diddy's repulsive antics from his psyche. And so, with his psychological well-being hanging in the balance, the Duke turned to the only recourse he felt remained, the merciless machinery of the legal system. His lawsuit pulled no punches, demanding not only compensatory damages but a court-ordered public apology from the hip-hop magnate. The actions of Mr. Combs were so egregious, so utterly devoid of basic human decency, that the effects have been profoundly destabilizing for the Duke, a spokesperson for Harry's legal team declared. He will not rest until full accountability has been rendered. As news of the lawsuit spread like wildfire across the celebrity world, reactions ranged from abject disbelief to breathless schadenfreude. P. Diddy, for his part, remained characteristically nonchalant in the face of the firestorm, addressing the matter with his trademark braggadocio. "Uh-oh, the red-headed stepchild wants a piece of puff," he smirked in an impromptu Instagram video. "Your boys stay catching lawsuits like hot plates, but this one? This some legendary ish right here." With both camps digging in their heels, all signs pointed to an protracted legal circus that would likely boost entertainment ratings and tabloid sales. But beyond the crass spectacle loomed a more profound question: whether Harry's quest for recompense would devolve into a petty sideshow, or somehow yield the redemption and respect he so desperately craved. As the pre-trial maneuverings commenced, only one certainty remained, that somewhere along the line, decorum had shattered beyond repair, leaving two vastly different worlds to collide in a court of law. Based on the details provided in the story, the public's reaction to Prince Harry filing a lawsuit against P. Diddy for his alleged unbelievable and humiliating actions was a mix of disbelief, schadenfreude, and sensationalism. Disbelief. The very idea of a British royal like Prince Harry taking legal action against a famous hip-hop mogul like P. Diddy over such an outrageous accusation seemed unbelievable to many people. The alleged act of Diddy hawking a loogie on Harry and then performing a vulgar dance was seen as too bizarre and undignified to be true, causing some to question if it was an elaborate prank or hoax. The disconnect between the highbrow world of royalty and the brash attitude of rap culture made the lawsuit hard to take seriously for some. Schadenfreude. There was definitely an element of schadenfreude and delight from some in seeing the normally respected Prince Harry being dragged through the mud with such an embarrassing and humiliating allegation. Given Harry's existing criticism over his departure from royal life, some likely reveled in him being at the center of such an ignoble legal battle that damages the decorum expected of the royal family. The schadenfreude stems from a fallen idol narrative. Sensationalism. Of course, the over-the-top allegations and the sheer spectacle of a prince suing a famous rapper inevitably turned the whole affair into a sensationalized media circus. The lawsuit provided ample opportunity for satirical memes, caustic hot takes from pundits, and endless entertainment site/tabloid coverage. The public's fascination with seeing the worlds of royalty and hip-hop culture colliding in such a shocking way generated widespread gawking interest in the sordid legal fight. The story indicates there were certainly some who took Harry's side and saw his lawsuit as a justified attempt to receive an apology and clear reputational harm. However, the overall public reaction does seem to be one of bemused rubbernecking at the audacity and strangeness of the allegations rather than widespread sympathy for the prince. The public's fascination likely stems more from the bizarre and tawdry nature of the accusations rather than any moral outrage on Harry's behalf.